Yeah. Yeah. How's everybody doing? We're back with another favorite interview, back at the headquarters, 1118 Broadway. It's your boy JT Running Man. I'm actually here with the favorite owner and a couple special guests. Go ahead and say what's up, Deli Dub.
What's up, everyone? This episode is actually really special because we get to introduce who's behind the camera behind Favorite Productions. So without further ado, I do want to introduce the head of Favorite Productions, which is Cameron right here. He goes by Cam Toja. We also have Fur here. Yeah, that's it. What's up, y'all? How y'all doing?
Good. Appreciate you guys having us. I know we're usually the ones behind the camera, so it's a little weird.
So how does it feel being on the other side of the camera for the first time? You know what I mean?
I mean, it's definitely different. I mean, we're definitely used to like just articulating the scene and what we want and like setting up the shots. So it's definitely different. We got a lot of help behind the scenes, so thankfully, like,
shout out everyone that's helping
us.
Bias, Tino, thanks to everybody.
So the first thing I guess I want to know is how did you guys get together to even make this team? How did you guys even come together to become the Favorite Production team?
Well, that honestly, like, that started like about a year ago, more than a year ago, or yeah, somewhere around there. Anyway, Fidel over here, I overheard like through the network or whatever, through the Denver Culture, he was having a shop. He was gonna start his shop and get things moving. And I mean, I've known Fidel, he's known me since like a little kid, like my consciousness, this kid's in my ear already, you know what I mean? But no, and honestly I saw this and I saw that opportunity already, and at the time me and Cam were actually doing like our own thing, but like we would still like help each other out and like, you know, letting each other use each other's equipment and stuff like that. And so like honestly I saw this and immediately I already knew what the potential was and what the obstacles it's going to take to make this thing happen. But I knew that if I was going to do this for the shop, I need a right-hand man and someone that I know has the skills, know can like put out, has the right mental to like get things done. And I reached out to Cam after I joined Favorite.
He was that person.
Right, definitely. And I mean, looking around, I mean, I didn't see anyone else doing damage out here in video work, you know what I mean? And he had been, you know, already doing his music videos, and I was doing my own entertainment thing. But definitely reached out to him first, and I just thought it was a good match.
Because you were shooting like 303 Boys videos and stuff like that. Was that you?
Right. I was doing all the editing and shooting for 303 Boys,
okay.
Which was like an entertainment.
And Cameron had been shooting some of our videos for years.
Yeah, I even actually worked with the 303 Boys on a video. Chris reached out to me, ironically again, and then, but it was prior to Favor, and we just kind of met up and we did a video on one of the on his page, and I don't know, there was good chemistry throughout the whole event and the whole shoot that we were shooting. You know what I mean? And so when he mentioned about Favor to me, like, I mean, I just kind of had a feeling like we can do something good with it. And I've known Fidel and like other Favor artists like yourself and Aqua for a while, so it felt like it was definitely something that needed to happen.
Something that came together. Mm-hmm. So I guess another thing I want to know, and I'm going to just break it up between the two of you two, I want you both to answer it. What got you into making videos in the first place? What got you into actually deciding that, hey, this is something that I want to do, I want to put out this work? You know what I mean?
Well, like, again, starting like from birth, I just had this positive force like inside me that I wanted to like just expel from my soul pretty much. And that was like, I didn't have anything yet in my life at the time. This was like 2 years ago too.
So this is all kind of new to you still too?
This is all still new, but like I'm, you know, when you love something, like you want to like be best at it and like learn everything to the T, right? But after high school, whatever, I never got into arts or anything in high school. I was always in sports and things like that, and I really always felt like I had this creativity just sitting, like not even being used, you know, like it almost felt like a waste. And pretty much like my friend, we're just always like goofing around and like pranking each other. And shout out McGinnis, AJ.
Shout out to
we would always prank each other, and we just figured, why don't we just like make this like something bigger than what it is, and like do some like videos or whatnot.
Record it.
You record it, and like I know
you guys tasing each other, bro. I was just like, that's crazy.
That was our like
That was
one of our first ones. Well, actually, the first one, like I got A, and like that, like all kinds of people like that shit, and then like the next one I ended up tasing him.
Wow.
I did it for the view.
But like it was just cool because like we weren't like, it wasn't like super serious, but at the same time like we were just like having fun doing something that was creative and like that I kind of like enjoyed. And like as we just kept that force like as like this channel going, honestly, like I knew, and our first videos, I never had the computer, I never had the camera. We would have someone who would like film it for us, and then I would like direct them on how I wanted the video to look.
Kind of just
like I was already
exactly what he did with our video.
Oh, okay.
Right. So like I get these like feeds of visions of just putting things together, like when I start to see visuals, right?
Visualize.
Right. I can see how it's coming together, and so I never had all the equipment, and we were literally just making those videos off of whatever, from the school's computers to other people's cameras. So I eventually got my own stuff because I knew it was like, what am I doing? Like I need to just I need to hop on this shit. You know what I mean? Take it into my own hands, and like I like stepping back and looking at that, like in that moment, I was like, this is something I actually enjoy and love doing, and like I can see myself going all the way because it's something I know I can just lay my life for, and that's where we are at today, 2 years later.
Mine was not as philosophical.
I picked up a camera and knew it was
like that's kind of how it was, bro. Like, so I would work with the Plane Gang, and like this is back when like, I think we were just still called the Planes at the time, and I was still trying to just figure out like what the hell I was doing other than just supplying weed for everybody, you know? I was one of the best at that, but like I was like, yo, this can't be just it. So, like I remember I would ask just to kind of like work on a project, and we started working on a few projects, but I kind of had to go out and work on my own, kind of just like learn what needed, like you said, kind of just venture out and just like take things in your own hands. Because I wasn't using my own camera, and I mean even the first music video I shot was on Enzo's camera. Shout out to Enzo. It was for this dude Devontae. He's from Toronto. And so I didn't start taking it serious till like November 2011, and that was when I first really started. It was like, you know, like let's see what we got going here. The thing was, I felt like I was really behind because I did take a camera, pick it up late, you know. So I felt like I had a lot to learn and had a lot to catch up to. And so thankfully I was able to start with like a little lesser camera than what Enzo had. Started making my own videos, and then I started doing like I would just hit up JT. I was like, yo, bro, I got you a video for your birthday, bro. Yeah. Just random shit, just trying to just create.
And I can even add to that because like I remember one time Cam hit me up and was just like, hey, I want to shoot a video, edit it, and put it out all in 24 hours. Bro, I was like 24 hours.
That was probably not the best idea.
Yeah, but I was like, all right, bro, but hey, put it out, you know.
Yeah, it was just like, I guess.
What was that video?
That was
Aqua.
Yeah, that was Aqua, huh?
Bad, but like I mean.
It was Hunt the first time.
Yep, the first video, Aqua's first video. So.
That's not out.
No, it's on my page.
He's on the page. Cam told you. Cam told you.
What is some of your guys' inspiration for this, behind making all these videos for Favor? Like, what do you guys think together? What's like some of your inspiration together for coming out with these?
Well, we've kind of both like have talked
I know
about.
you both are separate kind of entities, but
Right.
yeah.
So we've talked about how we obviously want to like grow, like Cam told you, let's grow further.
Yeah.
And there's different things that we bring together. Like I mean, this picture alone right here, like he took and like so he does a lot of show photography, stuff that I haven't been able to do either. So there's a lot of things that he brings to the table that I don't even bring to the table either. You know, vice versa. So for us, it's just like we just kind of want to just keep it growing and just keep going with Favor, just to see how it goes. And I mean, we've had talks about like maybe like doing our own production company, kind of like just to have something else on the side, you know. But I mean, right now, Favor Productions is like our #1 thing. We definitely have like our own videos that we work on. Like I was telling him today about like a video for Rock for Real that I'm working on.
Shout out Rock for Real.
It's probably gonna be a Cam Told You video, but we still have videos that we work on as Favor and
cooperate.
And those ones I feel like we put the most creativity for. We have more of a team behind it. Like when it's a Cam Told You video, like I'll have help,
Sometimes
but
you're carrying more of the weight on your shoulder.
exactly.
That's
Rather
what-
than with the
That's
Favor.
what's cool is like when people like book us to like do a music video, they ask for a favor. Yeah, they get the whole thing because like a lot of times when people are booking videos out here in Denver, you know, they're hitting up one artist. I mean, I'm one videographer, you know, and they're like, here, you know,
That person has to do the whole
yeah,
entire thing.
but like when they book Favor, like we're getting like 3-4 cameraman, we're getting different scenes, we're getting, you know, lighting, we're
Production.
getting, it's a full production. So it's
And
really
honestly,
cool.
like, what's inspired us is what we see going on, you know what I mean? Like, we see people who are, you know, living the life they want to live, doing what they want. For instance, everyone knows Cole Bennett, right?
Yeah.
Everyone knows Cole Bennett,
Biggest
right?
inspiration.
So, like, obviously, one of many, you know what I mean? And that's just, we see what those creators, those type of people can do with, like, the environments that they're in and what they're putting in their own city. And, like, you know, as far as Denver goes, like, it's not as cohesive, but you know, that's person by person, you know what I mean? So it took me to like try and reach to Cam and start working together to bring that, because then now you have those two creative minds, you have a sharper spirit, you have something that can make a spot stand out more than, you know, than just that one creator can do all on his shoulders.
And do you guys think that kind of sets you apart from other videographers or photographers inside of Denver, Colorado?
I mean,
Being the fact that you guys that
I don't even
said
think.
Favor, you have a
I
whole
think there's
entire
just a
team.
ton of talent out there in Colorado right now. There's a lot of videographers that are really, really good, bro. Like,
It's a lot of competition, man. And it's good though.
Yeah,
it's
And
cool.
keep popping up. You know?
and that's one of those things. Like, we look at Cole as where he can put artists on with his videos and his channel and his platform, and that's kind of what we want to do with Favor, and that's like our goal with the interviews, with release parties, with any type of event.
Yeah, that's what I feel like. Definitely, you know, like the Favor Productions is kind of what sets us apart, is because the amount of like work that we're able to offer, you know, like it sets us apart because we just don't do the music videos, you know, we just don't do like that's it. Like we're doing interviews, we're doing vlogs, like we have clothes, we have so much planned, and just like what makes me like proud of everything, you know, is to say like I work with these guys is because like how, to touch up on what Chris was saying, you know, it's just like it's cool to work around people that just like have that same vision and that have like that same inspiration, because like I worked with a lot of people, you know, and just like these guys, you know, they really match. They'll be calling me, you know, we're in our group message like, why the hell aren't you up? Like, what are you doing? You know, like on my ass, like, hey, we need to get this done. Yeah, exactly. That's why, like, you know, I'm like, all right, you know, I do my clothing, I do the business end. And I was like, but man, they get full reins on the production. Like, this is where they're talented at. That's why I trust them too.
All right, guys. So before we wrap this thing up, I guess one last question I want to ask you is, what kind of projects can we expect from you coming up?
We actually were working on yours, man.
That's probably like our biggest.
video.
I feel like that's probably our biggest video that we have coming out.
Okay.
We have like other videos obviously in the works in the next 6 months. However, when we shot yours, we didn't have the equipment we have now. So like the equipment we have now really can put us up to that next level. But this video alone,
It's still something that's like, for what we had, like, we killed it for what we had, I think.
It's a cool
and
video.
I'm absolutely
Can we-
so ready.
Can we take a little look at the video?
Of course,
Absolutely.
throw like a little quick one in there.
Sneak peek real quick.
pull up on me, holding my strap and my guap, and it's looking like dough to me. Running around the block, it's like Monopoly. That corner looking like dough to me. Born in the hood, I would die in the hood. Cause I swear to God, this shit is home to me. Ooh, yeah. We do a lot just to make sure we.
Fire though.
Hey, so that was crazy. That was
Matrix.
crazy. Okay, so I see what you guys are talking about. How you guys were able to use some older equipment but still make things popping. You know.
Oh yeah. What's crazy was we had a pretty big crew on it, and one of the guys that was able to be there, his name is Jeremy. He brought He brought his A7 AS7.
Shout out Jeremy.
He brought his AS7 Mark II, a really good ass camera. It's a 4K camera, and now we have basically 2 in our arsenal. And so I mean, like,
and
pretty much
able to operate them yourselves.
Yeah. Now we have like our own, and not only that, but it's really gonna just help us put our videos in there.
So pretty much like quality and like things you probably haven't been able to see from us because of the types of cameras that we were using. So like with these new cameras, all the new crazy effects
and we can expect much better quality
and just overall improvement.
Yeah, so I'd say like our video with you, the reload, is probably one of our biggest videos coming out, but it's like an appetizer compared to what we have in store.
Alright, y'all, so get ready. Be hungry. I hope you're hungry.
And tell us shit. What's some of the upcoming things you guys like with favorite productions like?
Oh, we got some interviews coming out. We got we got your interview coming out. We got a shoot. Just a couple other things.
We just did one with Milo Lee. Earlier in this video. I feel like that's probably one of our biggest interviews for sure. Just trying to
cool one too.
Just trying to do tons of different content, whether it's recaps, whether it's content from shows, whether it's music videos. We're trying to basically we're just trying to basically bring quality content, whether it's clothes, whether from Favor, whether it's visuals, whether it's photos, everything we try to do, we try to make sure it's quality content.
Well, shit, I'm glad that we were able to show everybody, you know, what's going on behind the scenes, the people who are actually behind the cameras. Cam, thank you for coming through today. Chris, thank you for coming through today.
Pleasure. Yes, sir. Thank you, boys.
Yeah.
And make sure you guys are giving these guys a follow. You know what this is? It's PHER Fur on Instagram, and then at Cam Told Ya.
And then we got at Favorite by Rome. All those are on Instagram, so that's at
give our host a follow too. At JT Running Man.
So make sure you guys come down to the shop, 1118 Broadway, Denver, Colorado. Come pick up some merch. Come pick up some of these photos that Fur has hanging around. And that's a wrap. Thank y'all for tuning in.
Yeah.
Pull up with the chopper, watching freeze. I got a shooter, he gon' take off his knees. All it take is 2 shots, watch your body drop. Bitches on my dick 'cause I skirt off the line.